BLUF Gaming with a quick SCUM tutorial about how to get in and out of the bunker at Sector D3. That bunker is in the top central part of Sector D3 up here, and we will be entering just to the right of the main entrance. It is fairly easy for the mech to see you as you approach, so be sure to sneak your way up and get a good eye on where it's walking before you make your entrance. We're going to go through a breach in the fence to our right before hiding behind some sandbags over there. We just need to make sure that it's safe to approach first. Now that we're here, we'll wait for him to cycle through, and once he starts walking back up that hill again, that'll be our time to go in through the door. Of course, you want to clear out any puppets in the area before you go, so you don't have to worry about facing two threats at once. Now that he's moving, we can make our move, and you don't want to run too fast or too close because that can attract their attention. But once he's about there, you should really go all out because you should be fine getting in. When you're done looting the bunker, you can make your way out the same door you came in. Again, we'll just wait for him to come and look at this main door and then start up the hill to the right, and once he does that, we'll be able to leave. We have less time before he aggro's going out, but that's not as important as we can zigzag left and right to avoid his shots, and we have many more places that we can run to so that we can spread out. Whereas whenever you're running toward the entrance, there's only one place to go, so his fire will be focused on the place you're going. That's your bottom line up front. Just stick around if you want to see more details. Thanks for sticking around. Just like all bunkers, there are two entrances to this one, both this main door and elsewhere there is a hatch you can go down. However, the fall in the hatch is rather far, so we're going to use the door so that we don't accidentally fall to our death. Some bunkers do have two main doors, but most of them tend to have a main door and a hatch. If you see any puppets in the area, just use rocks and spears to take them out. Rocks can distract them so that they stand in an area where you can see them well, and so that they keep their head still to make them a nice juicy target for your long pointy spear. Since I'm going into this bunker with nothing other than a spear and a stone knife, I'll go ahead and loot everything so you can get an idea of what you can expect from this one. However, this isn't the best bunker for looting. Now that he's about to make his trip up the hill, we can start our trip. Again, if you run full speed, they can hear you, especially if you get too close. So keep your distance and manage your speed. If you do get aggro, just zigzag left and right and you should be fine. Once you're inside the bunker, you're safe from any external threats except for players. You won't find any puppets or mechs or any other dangers down here. Let's take a look around. As you can see, There are a couple of armories here, which are your best bet for getting weapons. And already we found an MP5 and an RS adapter for an AK-47. Hiking backpack is a lucky find for sure. And don't forget to check these boxes in the ground. They quite often have ammunition in them. Actually, I don't think we'll have a need for 2 MP5s. Or 3 MP5s. This door doesn't actually open, so don't worry about that one. Do watch out for these weapons lockers in the hallway. I usually don't bother searching all the containers in these rooms. But it's always a good idea to look in the vicinity in case there's anything on the ground you might want. If you go up here, you'll find the control room. They're quite often at the highest point in bunkers. And just like the previous room, I don't particularly like to go through every little container as there's only a small chance you'll find anything valuable. Let's check the vicinity for these offices. And maybe if we're lucky, one day the devs will discover how to let you turn while you have your menu open. I don't know if computers can handle that type of versatility yet though. Maybe one day we'll live to see that. Okay, so the entrance we came through is down this way. Let's continue this way and see what we can find. Hopefully we'll find some clothes. As while the backpack is nice, we do want to find more storage space. Most bunkers have a lot of containers like these, but unfortunately, this bunker doesn't have so many. These are the types of containers where you'll find most of the gear you want to equip yourself in. Generally speaking, whenever you're in a bunker, if you see a large door like this with containers in front of it, you can't actually open it. And that's all this bunker has to offer. Admittedly, this is a lot of gear for somebody just starting out. However, compared to other bunkers, it's not quite what you'd want to get. So, let's get this gear ready and then make our exit. Okay, now we're ready to go. Normally, I'd like to go back out the door we came in. However, because we haven't seen this hatch yet, and I do want to show both entrances, we're going to go out this way. Whenever you go out of a hatch, especially one that's long like this, when you get to the top, be sure to stop and rest because you don't want to run out tired and then get winded whenever you still haven't found a way out. Whenever you open the hatch, be sure to back off some, as a nearby sentry could see your head if it were to stick out. Listen closely to the pattern that the mech is setting, and once it gets quiet, that can be a safe time either to look out or to make a run for it. Even if you don't know your way around, just run for the nearest fence, and it shouldn't be hard to find a hole. Zigzag like this, left and right, if you get aggro. And once you think you're in a safe spot, perhaps one that's beneath where it can actually shoot or out of range, then you should be fine. There's a good chance we'll attract some puppets, but we won't have to worry about the sentry, and now that we're armed, we should be able to take out a few. Well, I hope you found this helpful. I don't recommend this bunker unless it's just nearby where you've settled. There are many other bunkers that are far better and have more loot. If you enjoy this content, or if you have ideas on what I should cover next, please subscribe if you'd like to see more, and like if you enjoyed the video. Comment to tell me what you'd like to see in the future, because we only have 3 more bunkers to cover before we're done with this series. Of course, you could also dislike. However, if you dislike my video, I'm going to wait till your mom invites me over for dinner, and I'm going to tell her the food doesn't taste good. That's all I have for now. Thanks for watching.